What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my stream of Grand Tactician Civil War. So, I'm not in 100% today. I'm at like 5%, Um, so just bear in mind that I'm not like really excited. I just, um, you know, job, money, not having a job is. Please don't tell me it's giving me an issue. I can't hear anything. Windows really is not good with Bluetooth. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. Hopefully you can hear. Alright, so I guess going back to what I was saying earlier, um, uh, I'm not at like today I'm at like a 5%. It's just job and um, things, like I'm trying to move my nonprofit along, um, and I'm getting good contacts in DC, so like that's good stuff, but not the whole IT sector is just gone. Like it's just bad. And you know, I'm trying to stay positive. And it's just so much weird stuff going on. And what I mean by that is um, like for example, I think I told you guys in the last stream that I got a a, a contract. So there's this company A that is a nationally recognized company, right? I'm not going to mention their name. So they don't have an IT company, and a lot of companies have kind of like dumped their IT companies for MSPs, which are managed service providers, to lower costs. So they hire company B to run all their IT, right? And I'm sorry, NTT is a good example of a company like that. And there's tons of MSPs. Technically, my company is an MSP. So Think Byte Studio, where we handle, um, you know, your whole business stuff, everything from domain controllers, diagnose failed Windows updates, all that. We're technically an MSP. Um, so you have company A that hires company B to do the IT for company A, right? But now you have company B's that doesn't want to hire IT technicians anymore, right? Because they don't want to pay for the benefits, they don't want to pay for Social Security, they don't want to pay into Social Security, pay for health benefits, dental benefits, um, sick days, vacation days, paid holidays, all that stuff. So what they do is they then hire company C, which is a staffing company. And the staffing company reaches out and they hire IT technicians on a contract basis, right? So it's like 6 months or a year contract, and you get no sick time, no vacation. I don't think any paid holidays. Obviously they don't pay in Social Security. You just get a flat rate. And I mentioned in my previous podcast that I was offered a certain amount by this staffing agency. I signed the papers for this rate, and then the weekend went over, and Monday of last week they were telling me like, hey, listen, the company reviewed the offer that they gave you. They don't want to pay that anymore, so we can give you this much, and which is around over $10,000 less than the original offer. And I was like, oh, that's a big decline. So much so that I wouldn't be able to I wouldn't be able to do the mortgage and stuff like that. It's enough so that I was like barely above water when I was in my last job. Like my water levels here and my lips were up like this, right? This would basically put me under water, right? And so I signed it. I was like, look, there's no IT jobs out there. I'm just going to see what I can do until I can figure out a better game plan. By the way, that's my son in the background if you hear him. So I sign it, and he was like, okay, well, the company is making the job now. You'll hear back by probably Thursday. I'm like, okay. So Thursday comes, Thursday goes. I don't hear nothing. I'm like, okay, that's weird. So Friday, I contact the recruiter. I'm like, hey, I just want to hear if you heard any updates. And he's like, no, the job hasn't been made yet. And I was like, okay. Weird thing is, though, that week I was still applying for jobs, and I saw a couple of jobs that I think I even showed you on this stream that I applied for. And one of them called me back. It was a different staffing agency. And they were like, hey, listen, company B is hiring for an IT technician for company A. And I'm like, company B? Yeah. You sure it's company? Like, in my head, I'm like, and is it in this location? They were like, yeah. And I'm like, they just, like, kind of put out the job kind of thing. And I'm like, this doesn't make sense, because my recruiter told me company B was still making the job, but now this different staffing agency says the job's already been created, it's already out there, they're already interviewing for it, and I'm just like, what is going on? And the staffing agency that I originally signed with, right, was very confusing to begin with, because when I went for the initial interview, like 2-3 weeks ago, the company was like, they were telling me, like, the recruiter was like, they were like, be here at this time, call me when you get there, call me, text me or call me when you get there, text me and call me when you leave, like, he was literally on me, like, every step of the way. And, after the interview, he told me, like, how was the interview? I said, it was great. Like, they offered me the job, like, right there and then and there. He was like, oh, that's great. I'm like, yeah, like, I interviewed and met the person from company B. They asked me a bunch of questions, and they were like, I think you'd be a great fit here. The other guy was just like, hey, maybe we should just show them the office. And they showed me the office. They showed me their layout. They introduced me to the other staff member. And they're like, this is going to be your desk. And I was like, okay. It was just like, so kind of like welcome aboard kind of thing. And I was like, thank you. I'm like really excited. So I tell the recruiter, I'm like, yeah, they offered me the position. And then a day or two later, that recruiter was like, so just to give you a heads up on what's going on, they're making the position for you. And I'm like, I don't understand. They're like, so they hired somebody else for that job. And I'm like, I don't understand. He was just like, the first person they interviewed for that day, they hired him. And they were so impressed with you, they're going to make a position for you, a second position. And I'm like, because during the interview, I was talking to the guy, and he says, we haven't met anybody that could answer the questions, the interview questions, so the way you were kind of answering it. And, you're perfect for it, we were looking for so long, we finally found somebody who would be, like, great for this position. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And they told me I had the job, and they were like, yeah, well, they hired the other person. I was just like, it doesn't make sense because company B, the guy told me I have the job. He was kind of like, so I'm just like, kind of like, what? Anyway, why is my right mouse button not working? Oh man, Windows is in really bad shape. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I definitely want to build. Yeah, let's do something like that. But anyway, going back to it, like yeah, company B, so that's when I was fine with it. I was like, okay, well, either way, I'm still gonna get the job. And then the whole thing that I told you earlier happened, and I'm just like, what the heck's going on? Anyway, this other staffing agency contacts me, and they said, company B is hiring for this position at this location. I'm like, because the other staffing agency told me the job hasn't been made yet, and they were like, oh, we're filling for that position too. And I'm like, and they were like, how much are you looking for? And I told them the original amount, and they were like, oh, okay, we could actually do about 2,000 or 3,000 more than the original amount. And I'm like, so instead of the $10,000 less that the original staffing agency reduced it down, this new company is now adding like 15,000, and I'm just like, this is very strange. And my wife is just like, I don't understand what's going on. I'm like, you and me both. So like, I'm just like in like awe. Like, I don't know what the heck is going on. Um, you know, I really don't know what's going on. I don't know if the first staffing agency is like playing a game or something. I don't know. I honestly, frankly, do not know if that's what's happening. Um, uh, so like I'm just like what is going on kind of thing, you know? So I don't know. I really don't know, and I'm just kind of like frustrated, quite frustrated. I would say to be kind, you know. I can't get these guys to. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Ooh, do these guys have? What's the range on these guys? Okay, they got some good range. Okay, I'm gonna leave them there. I'll have the cavalry act as like a fast response force kind of thing. And these guys are gonna hold this side here, and then I'll dismount the cavalry. Oh no no no, not detach. I can do that. Whatever. But yeah, so it's just been really depressing. It's just been really hard. Just been really hard on me and the family too. Especially with everything going up, like prices. Um, just been really tough. These guys are about to break, so. Where them ribs? I gotta fix this Windows. I always mean to. You see where it says activate Windows? Like, I have a code. I put it in, and it runs into errors. I know how to fix it, but every time I'm like, I'm gonna fix it. I never do. It's like, I'm gonna fix it. I never do. I guess I focus more on like my web server and stuff like that. Like, to me, that's the most important thing. To run my websites, what load, TTL, all that stuff. Um, Making sure. Here they come. Whoa! Whoa! A cavalry brigade that's 2,400 men. That's a little insanity for my taste. And my right mouse button can't angle this way. This Windows is so broken, it's not even funny. Yeah, I can't. Man. I know there are some Windows fans out there that are diehard Windows fans. Um, but I'll be honest, I get less errors now on Linux, which is a free and open source operating system. I use Fedora. It's a primary OS on this computer. Um, than Windows, which is backed by a minimum $3 trillion company, right? Like, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. But the good thing is like the gaming community is turning on Microsoft. If you watch Linus Tech Tips, I watched the LAN show, WAN show, and basically Linus has always been like into like Windows is his number one operating system. But he's like literally like we're done. Like they're tired of Windows because they literally have kind of dropped the ball on like DirectX. They have bloated Windows 11 to a point where it's like, wow. Like, I just want to show you something real quick. I know but if you go into search, right, I took it out already. But there's something here in yours that's called I think I took it out already. But in yours should say recommendations, right? That part that says recommendations is actually not even Windows coded. It's a Facebook library or function, right? Code, right? That they took from Facebook and injected into Windows. So they don't actually have to code it. So when you open up search, or is it maybe here? Oh, no, it is here. Yeah, so I actually didn't take it out yet. I have to. This right here is actually Facebook code. It's not Microsoft code. It's Facebook code. And the Microsoft YouTube channels that I follow, people that were former Microsoft or Microsoft experts, tracked this down, and I think one of them leaked it, that this is actually Facebook code. And if you remove it, you get about like 5 to 10% more responsiveness out of Windows, which is crazy when you think about it. Like, why would they do that? You know, like, why would you? I don't know. Wow, they took 111 losses. I took 26. Okay. See, the problem that I have is these guys. I screwed up. I should have had the line go like this, because now you can see that they're at risk of being flanked. Oh, I didn't even build this. So technically, they're not behind a fence? I don't know, whatever. It's too late to build one because they're coming! You got, oh man, Hill's Brigade. AP Hill.
Ew! Okay, what a thing! What the...
Dang. Their cavalry just took horrendous losses. Wow.
Ew! Ew! Die.
That was nuts. And Hill's coming around. I think Hill's going to try to attack me this way. If he does, he's going to come across a nice little... Please tell me that's only... Oh, man, there's two other brigades? It was like 11,000 to 9,000. This is a lot more than... So there's 3, 6... Let's say that's 9... 10... Yeah, it said something about 11,000. This is more like 13 to 14,000.
Wait, is Buddy? Hey? No pay.
No, 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 no. What are you doing? 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 What are they doing? No, 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 no. I still didn't build it. It's stupid that I did this. I should have just used this fence, but I figured maybe this will be better. I don't know. Let's just do this. Forget about building that fence. Dude, who is this commander? Doubleday. Oh, I like Doubleday. He actually took command of the First Corps after John Reynolds got killed. Double time. Oh man, they're shooting at me. Do me a favor, concentrate on Hill. Aim your guns on Hill. Actually, no, counter battery fire. Focus on that artillery. Because that artillery will knock out my artillery, and I don't want to do that. First rule for artillery is eliminate their artillery before they eliminate yours.
Oh, boy.
Why did they say that in the 19th century? I've seen the elephant. Who's
Boy.
is that like?
Boy.
Where did that come from?
Ooh, I got it.
Oh, he has a Springfield musket. Oh, he's in bad shape.
Look. Yeah. Amazing. And they are baby.
Let's go a little bit closer. Oh man, another brigade. 2 artillery battalions. Oh, come on. You just no wonder it said, it still says victory for me. I don't know about that, man. They got 12 guns, I think. 11 to my 5. Shoot. Stop.
Why is he like no?
I'm going to pull back. These guys, I'm going to do a fall back. Because I have a feeling I'm going to need them as a reserve. And I know I have these guys as a reserve, but I think I'm going to need a double reserve kind of thing. Because there ain't no way, you know.
What, cheese or not cheese?
We got to knock out that artillery before they cause a lot of damage on us. Actually, I can't even reach it, so there's no point. I'll just switch to fire at will. I can't even reach that artillery. Jeez, they're taking heavy losses, which is good. Very good. Oh, Hazen's taking some. See, if I were them, they're hitting me piecemeal. They have Hill on this side, they have Toombs here, and they have literally 2 other brigades that are still moving into position. You never want to do that. You always want to have all your pieces attack at the same time, right? So now by the time these guys get here, these guys are going to be broken, as you can see. I'll have enough time to move these guys to engage them. Alex, you okay? Okay. And these guys have carbines, which look at the shooting range on them. You literally have to be right on top of them. $85 men they lost. Jeez. They're at 200 men lost. Jeez, man. I screwed up because my mind was somewhere else when I was doing this battle. So the point of the, I know I put the splitting the Confederacy in two, so I'm just going to elaborate on that. So in essence, what I'm going to do is after this battle is there's an army that's in Petersburg. I'm going to have that army head south of Petersburg. There's a core of the Army of Northern Virginia that's at the top of North Carolina. I'm going to hit them, break them again because they're already like falling apart. I'm going to keep heading south until I hit Savannah. And then I'm going to somehow move a division somewhere to protect Richmond and the Petersburg line so that doesn't get cut off. Or maybe I'll just do a Sherman kind of thing. Oh gosh, these guys have like no range. Look. Oh, that's not good. Daggone, that stinks, man. Alright, everybody that's not engaged, lay down because their artillery is just gonna wreak havoc with us. Yeah, they have literally 11 guns just. Cohesion attack training is poor. They have one brigade out. Well, technically two, right? Because that cavalry. But they got this brigade, Duvance. They got Jones's brigade, and then Hill. Hill is not really that much of a concern, and oh my gosh, 5th Brigade is taking heavy losses. 300 men. I have no choice. I have to do this. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something because I lost 341 men. I'll move these guys here to flank, and then I'll have you guys head here. At the double quick, start falling back a little bit. Hopefully by the next day it's going to give me more engineering points. I can build like a redoubt here. Jeez. I already saw like I saw where it had like the artillery was not good. Yeah, look at this freaking 18 guys KIA.
Where are you? I know.
Get closer.
Are you?
Come on, double quick, double quick, double quick. Double quick, bars! Why is he... Why can't I hit any of these? Oh man, that's not good. Where are you going?
What?
Lay down, I told you, dude. Go to medium range. You already lost 90 to 157. You take that long, man. You're supposed to with the horse. and they're coming in 3,000 strong, and I got 600 men. Do the math. It don't look good. All right. And up. Oh, daggone. Alright, I'm gonna detach some soldiers, get those guns back, which basically means right now I don't have guns firing. He's already at 200. Get to medium range. Firing bloody musket at... Oh my gosh. He's just not listening, is he? Oh crap, what is he doing? Alright. Get your hands on those guns, because I'm gonna need them. Okay, he has them opening fire. Give him canister.
Whoa.
Alright, Hill is out. No, I don't want you to... No. Oh man, I'm about to lose heavily here. It's just a matter of like... I thought I had 5 guns. What happened to the other? There's another gun here. They didn't pick up. Oh crap, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Alright, start falling back. Get on the bloody freaking horse. Does that mean mounting? Yes. Get on the horses. We're gonna need to form some kind of line over here. This is ridiculous. Why didn't you pick up that 5th gun? I don't understand. Must be a bug. Alright, so Duvant is engaging, but he's breaking, which is good. And I can have this brigade, which already suffer horrendous losses. Ah! Hit the tempo quick! Because if the AI was smart, they have another. No, they're all out. They literally threw every brigade they had against me, but they did a piecemeal, which is you don't do. They have these guys laying down. Alright, so fall back here. Come on, hurry up. Alright, they might be breaking. They just lost too many units. That's the thing. Ah, they're falling back. Boom! That canister just, I think, took out like another 100 almost. I definitely lost these guys. So the, was it Missouri Brigade? Whoever is the commander of this army is really bad. They're at 10,000 men. They lost 3,000 men. But, I mean, I lost... Wow, okay. I only have 5,000 men? It said that I had 9,000, I thought. Or maybe it was 6,000. I think that's it for today. They done for tonight, I think. Or are they? Are they seriously? What is wrong with them? You put a breaking cavalry battalion. Seriously, put a broken cavalry battalion. And these guys are down to 14 rounds. Another attack with the cavalry battalion. Wow, that is insane. I think you know what they're going to try to do? Hand to hand. Because 1,900 against, well, they only have 1,800 now left. They had, I think, originally 3,000. See if we can give them canister. I think canister's low. I hate being on the defensive. Because you don't have the initiative when you're on the defensive. So they're trying to put the artillery closer to support this attack by Hill's brigade, who lost almost half his troops. Are they really serious? That just destroyed their entire... I don't know what they're waiting for. I know Hazel's low on ammo. Down to 8 rounds per man. Turn the guns around, start firing on that brigade that might... They're trying to flank us now. It's just so stupid. I know I lost the brigade.
Anna, are you done with all the food in your room?
Yes.
Alright, they're now coming at me with tombs. Everything you have on tombs. I'm hoping the 8 rounds each will be good. I'm hoping. I feel them shaking. I'm like Lee. I feel them breaking. I can almost feel them breaking. And then Longstreet says it wasn't that close. I wonder if it was that close. I think it was. Because if Chamberlain didn't have that end of the line, it would have just rolled up. Canasta! The one thing I wish they can do this in this game, and maybe I could make like a video on it, separate, to kind of tell the developers, is being able to transfer ammunition from one unit to the other. Like, because they have 40 rounds. I would love to be able to transfer those 40 rounds to these guys. When it's low, that means I think it's 5 or lower. Alright, let's do it. Charge! Bayonets! I'm taking a big risk with this. 400 men going into about 2,500. This is going to be rough. The losses are going to jump. But it's going to give these guys some space. $92. Jeez. 1 out of 3 men lost. Yeah, I lost it. Daggone. And I didn't even take out that many of them. I was hoping it was going to break them, but... And I have no reserve. Oh, you kidding? No, that's so BS. No, no, no. That's BS. The morale of your troops is cracked. Oh, I guess because the... Oh, whatever. Bloody pluck. That's BS, though. I can't believe that. I really can't. That's ridiculous. So I lost 1,500. They lost 2,200. Well, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I still won, technically. But I'm thinking maybe the cavalry coming through the line. I mean, there's bugs in this game. I mean, I'm not surprised. It's a massive game. So I'm not, like, faulting the developers. There's only 2 of them. I mean, they had some contractors, but it's just basically 2 guys that made this game. So little bugs here and there, I don't mind. Yeah, I know. But you know what I can do? I have the Army of Northeastern Virginia. I can have them head there. Why don't they have food? Alright, so this is how we're going to break them. So where's the railroad? These are just oh no, this is the railroad. There's no railroad here. So there's no point going after Johnson's Corps. There is no railroad. So let us start breaking the South this way. There's a railroad that goes all the way to Wilmington. Let's do that. Jeez, man. I could have sworn I had new ships. Didn't it say I had like ships ready to go? I don't know. There's a flotilla here. They ain't in too good of a position. Alright. So the Army of Kentucky wants to thinks they won. We'll see about that. Are they going to retreat? I'm going to have 30,000 men come right down on top of them. And we'll take this Mayfair, whatever. He really is seriously going to... You're joking. I'm just going to auto-resolve this. Because they're already broken. What's this? Diplomat. They're trying to get the... Nice. Does that mean that battle was won? Yes, it does. And guess what? The city is now mine. And what I'll do here is I'll switch it up. Alright, so now we in the process of, let's make sure that they are guard, okay. We took it, right? That's ours now, yes. Alright, let's actually slow down a little bit. Hold on, front lines. Oh, why is this like this? So it says Petersburg. Oh, maybe I moved them before Petersburg was fully taken. Alright, that's my bad. Oh, crap. That was my bad. I'm sorry. I rushed it. That's my bad. But let's move to Covington. And then I have this army heading down, chasing them. And we'll push them out. I'll have some army deal with this guy here. I can't build any more brigades, right? Yeah, because there's still nobody that wants to join the army. I spent all my money on recruiting officers and all that stuff. It did nothing. Nothing. Okay, and this is the Missouri. Where is this? He's seriously gonna... Are you seriously? Joe Hooker? I actually have to... I'm just gonna auto-resolve it. Oh my gosh. Seriously? The AI... Oh my gosh. Dude. Alright, well at least it's going in my favor, but daggone. 600 men, it shouldn't be... Yes. Alright, they be running now. And they're bringing up the Army of Missouri with 11,000 men. Against my 26? Like, are they on drugs today? Oh, crap. They moved an army, Johnson's Corps, to Richmond. And then I got another battle here. This one I do have to actually fight because it's 23,000 against 23,000. It's 1-to-1. I have to. Oh, by the way, I'm almost done. I think like 95% done with the map, my prototype map for Trenton. Like 98, 99% done with it. So I designed it. I got the road all good. Tomorrow I'm going to give it one last overlook, then start coding and go dots and designing the actual units. Yeah. Trying to figure out. I'm gonna have you guys decide. I have two concepts for my American Revolution war game, and I'm actually gonna save this. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna save it twice because last time it screwed me over. Okay, exit. So the prototype. I'm not going to show you the current one. I'm going to show you an older one, right? Because I want to kind of give you guys like the wow kind of factor when we do the thing. It looks better than this, but or it looks a little bit better. There's a few more things I need to do to make it like really pop. Yeah, it looks a lot better than this because this is an early. This is like from a couple of days ago. The real one is this one right there. So this is from a couple of days ago. I'm not going to show you the current one because, like I said, I want to get your wow factor kind of thing. But what I was thinking is, I don't even know why I'm showing this, because I'm thinking of, I'm trying to figure out if I should have the brigades look like this, or, so like Civil War Generals 2 kind of units, right? Or, I think it's this. I don't think. No, it's not here. But I'll show you in Microsoft Paint. Okay, so it's gonna be like this. All right, and I'm gonna have something like this. I know this looks kind of tacky, but whatever. Just roll with it. And I know I don't think green was in the battle of thing, but I'm just going to use them anyway. And then kind of like something like this, I'm thinking. Right? And then I was going to have like a special modifier here. So like maybe to showcase his experience or something like that. I'm still thinking about it. So this would show like this would be like morale, right, health, and organization, right, of the unit. And then green, and then it would have a couple of modifiers here, and it would be like blue. So where's the? There we go. It would look something like that, right? Now this is column formation. So this is where's the thing? Okay, there we go. So let's say you're moving this way, right? Now when the unit goes into like combat formation, right? You would press a button and it would flip the unit to like this, right? I should probably make a video about this, but whatever. Right, and then it would be, I'm just jumping here, okay. Okay, and then, something like that. And I know this looks bad, and my apologies, but you're going to get an idea, right? And so in essence, what you see above is going to be flipped, right? So it's going to be this, but then it's going to go into landscape mode, right? And then when the animations is the units are going to fire like this, right? Now the cool thing in this game is I'm going to allow you to fire in column mode, right? So obviously if you fire in landscape mode, in line formation, right? You can, you're not going to be, only the first line or second line is going to fire. If you're in line formation, you're going to get lots of troops firing. But if you want to move quickly, this will be great. This, you're going to move more slower, right? So that's what I'm thinking. Or go to, do this. So I don't know. The reason why I was thinking of that was because, like, when you're looking at the board here, you don't know who's in command. Like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Obviously, this is Jackson, right? But who are these brigade commanders? And this was kind of like my idea to solve this issue, to be like, all right, I know on the map this is Green, and I know on the map this is Arnold, So that's what I was thinking. Anyway. So that does it for today. Again, I'm not at 100%. If you guys have any feedback, put it in the comments. Anyway, but this is my company website. ThinkByte Studios, Linux, old Macintosh. Yeah. Crazy that they expired it. It's by the way, if you do have Windows 10 and you are using Windows 10, I can fix that for you. It's easy. In fact, I'm gonna make a video about it. I'll actually make a video about it right now. But basically, there's a few things. This will take 10, 15 minutes, and they extend your Windows 10 support and security updates for another year. So we'll make a video about it. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this.